The amount of harmonics in that was amazing. I'll just quickly break down what I'm talking about with harmonics. Before we get on to that, if you want to check out my other reaction and analysis videos to this fantastic Alipbata, you can get them with the eye up there.
That's also from 996. BWV, Bach Works Volume. So BWV 996. The entire suite's pretty good. A suite is it's funny what's never come up on here. A suite, when you hear about a suite.
I love the tapping, like the tapping in the left hand so we can make out those eighth notes. It gives out a really cool color. It gives it that like metallic sound that just, I don't know, it just makes it sound like extra spooky. He's able to play the different voices at the same time because he's playing the eighth notes, he's just tapping, right, with the left hand. So he's basically just tapping the one part in his left hand. And then in the right hand, he's playing the other part, the melody. His pinky is doing some really great coordination to get that percussion.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Alipers dimanapun berada. Kembali lagi di HRB channel. Terima kasih untuk kawan-kawan Alipers yang sudah mengklik video ini. Saya doakan semoga selalu dalam keadaan yang sehat walafiat, dimudahkan segala urusannya dan dilimpahkan segala rezekinya. Baik, tanpa basa-basi langsung aja kita gas videonya.
Loads of harmonics, some artificial harmonics as well. Oh wow. Sounds like a classical piece. It's like a one-man orchestra. Pinky rhythm, right, staple.
This reminds me of like almost Baroque style music, which Baroque style music would be like from the 17th century. Think Bach or Weiss. I'm backing up. This is too good.
chord progression as well. Superb chord voicing, this is really nice. is an original piece, or if it's a cover, please let me know. Maybe from a horror film or something like that.
I gotta stop already. This is like way too good. And this is what sucks is I've been so busy. This is the least guitar I've played probably in my life.
Oh God! Oh God!
Ever since I picked up the guitar, probably this month is the least guitar I've played. But what he's doing is something called counterpoint. Now, what is counterpoint? Counterpoint is point against point. But what does it mean musically? It means when you have two musical lines that move independently, which is very different than harmony. So harmony is two lines that move the same way. So if I go, right, I take another line, those both lines are moving the same way. They're both going up. They're both ascending lines. And so we harmonize them together. But counterpoint is when they're both divergent. Oh, and I already messed up my microphone. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, I'm trying to bounce a guitar. Don't knock my
dynamic control, how hard, soft he plays. Just on another level, it's amazing. Lovely theme. Really strong movement, notes he's hammering on from nowhere. Really strong chord progression.
Savage.
Problem solving going on here. Gotta figure out what he wants to play, how to play it, and then get it to this standard. So much goes into this. sure you can make use of the open strings.
I love he's still tapping with the pinky, like every time. Doom, tap, doo goo tack, doom, tack, doo doo tack.
Okay, I got so involved with the song I forgot to stop it. Man, I think that's the second time I've done this. So yeah, very interesting. He tries to combine all the parts that we talked about, those 6 different parts. The melody, of course. He adds some harmonics. It gives it kind of a spooky kind of color to it when he adds those harmonics. He adds the percussion part. He adds the bass line. The bass line is super clear. The running 8th notes in the accompaniment. He wanted to keep that going, and I don't think the notes are exact to the original, like note per note, but I think he just wants to get the overall effect of the song.
Beautiful. The amount of harmonics in that was amazing. I'll just quickly break down what I'm talking about with harmonics. Before we get on to that, if you want to check out my other reaction and analysis videos to this fantastic Alipbata, you can get them with the eye up there. I used a lot of harmonics in this song, and you guys really didn't exaggerate them. They're really interesting from a compositional point of view as well, which I don't really want to dive into just now. If that's something you'd like to see, let me know. And also, if you could tell me a little bit about the song, if this is an original, if it's a cover, because it's really quite beautiful. And if it is a cover, I'd like to check out the original as well. But I'll give a quick overview of some harmonics. I'm going to break down a tiny, tiny part.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the best things I've ever heard him play, because I know this is like weird to say, because everything he plays is very hard. It's very difficult. This is way harder than you might think it would be. Right, like, it's just like these lines that are fighting against each other, looking for room to exist. Like, they're like individual personalities. We have the bass line and the melody, and they're just dancing against each other.
Again, it's not about getting all of the notes exact. Like in More Than Words, the one we did last week, he kind of did that. Everything is almost identical to the song. But with this one, it's more so because there are so many parts. You want to get an overall effect. And if you do that, then you've done the song justice. You know, it is spooky music, and that face that popped out, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. As a classical musician, you want to make sure that the different voices are clear. Yeah, it's just amazing coordination.